Greetings, everybody. It's me, Knight, and today I'm gonna be making a pick-up out video about how does your energy affect those around you, and also I'm gonna do a little bit of added extra. Other than the people around you, I'm also going to be speaking on how does your energy affect the spirits around you, the spirits you don't see, whether it be your angels or negative spirits that may be around you, or negative spirits and good spirits that are around other people. This makes sense because people need to understand your energy. Even though you're in a human vessel, you're still a soul first, right? You're still a soul. You're just in the flesh. So you might go into a home. All right, you're trying to buy a home, for example, right? It might be older. You might not know there's ghosts in there. So like when you walk around, you might feel chills. You wonder what it is. It's not really your angel's ghost. Or you might be around a person you're dating and you feel like pressure around you. It's probably because there's spirits around the person you're dating, right? Whether good or bad. So, and it might give them a little bit of unrest. And then you might start noticing that your person you're talking to is acting funny and they don't realize it because they're not as in tune as you, right? And they start like, I don't know if I want to talk to her or him, right? So that's what I'm doing. This is like a lot of like all of us, our energy is that strong where it doesn't just affect the people at your job or animals. It's actually also affecting spirits that are on the other side. Even if they're passed on, it doesn't matter how high vibrational or how low vibrational. Our souls affect them because eventually we will be similar to them when we pass, right? I hope this makes sense. So right now, we're just gonna overall see where your energy is right now currently. And also, even though I'm doing a current check, it's probably a lot of this might be talked about how your energies has always been since a child, young adulthood, and also probably going into the future, right? So we'll see. Because some of you guys, I feel like you guys, as y'all are evolved, your energy might shift. It might not be the same. And some of you guys, your energy might have been the same for the last 10 years or so. So let's just see what they're saying. So right now, again, this video is about how does your energy affect the people around you and the spirits. So, all right. So first pile is the Knight of Cups. Second pile is going to be the Calming the Waters. The third pile is going to be the Fool card. And the fourth pile is the Two of Wands. So pause the video if you need to. Let me see if I can get this all on camera. Hold on. All right, let me try. All right. So remember now, pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Hope y'all can see that. Pause if you need to again. All right. So let's start with pile 1, the Knight of Cups. Let's start with pile 1, the Knight of Cups. Let's see. How does your energy affect people, and what kind of energy are y'all carrying? I meant to say it at the beginning. All right. Let's see. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of water. So you may be a water or earth sign, but even if you're not, it's okay. Right now, I'm seeing you shown as a very emotional person, very empathic, a person who likes balance, justice. You don't like people being done in ways that's not justified, or injustice. You don't like injustice, I should say. That's just something they're telling me about you. So when people make you feel like when people make you feel oppressed or have done you wrong, it really gets to your heart. So when I'm being shown your energy, it's definitely feeling like motherly, no matter if you're masculine or feminine. Very determined, very strong, very loyal. But sometimes it makes people think that you're too good. Like you're too good. Like something has to be wrong with you. Like, how are you this nice? Like, how are you? So you might have people who be around you that self-sabotage relationships with you, whether friends, coworkers, or they just doubt you at times. Because you're being shown, right? So you pick this card, right? And to me, they're showing you as this this Nine of Pentacles energy here, right? Really abundant, but more like the wolf. They're telling me to pay attention to the wolf. You're very cunning, very smart, but also very intuitive. Maybe stay to yourself like this crow, right? But you're also very illuminating, right? You're showing us very abundant. And again, when I said justice, you're very balanced. People do love your energy with the Three of Cups energy here. You seem like a daydreamer to other people, very imaginative. You have a high intuition as well. Again, a big heart with the Ace of Cups. Again, very abundant, hard worker, right? I'm also being told some people think you stay too much in the past. Like people who might really know you, like you have a sister or brother or family or people who are close friends to you. Maybe you tell them about how people been with you as far as like dated you or hurt you or something like that. Some people may think you've had times in the past where you were stuck in the past too much, or was hard for you to get over lovers. With the Six of Cups, maybe you even were in a marriage with somebody that wasn't the best. You had a breakup and you're just thinking about it a lot. Again, when people hurt you, it really does hurt you. And for some people think it takes you too long to move on. Okay, but you are also again being shown as really intuitive with the High Priestess card. Like I said earlier, I am being shown that when people love you, they do fall in love with you deeply. But when they break up, it's a hard breakup. It really hurt. Not just you, but it hurts them. But they might be not in the. They might not break up with you in the best ways, right? It might not be easy breakup. A lot of your connections were deep, like soul connection. Some of them you might have had some soulmates, but some of them weren't soulmates, but they're just very strong divine connections that felt like it. Some were like somewhere like false flags as well, probably. But you're always able to rise out of that. I'm hearing some of your family members, if they do know about your relationships, you are always able to get out of negative relationships. Even if they're hard, you're always able to get on your feet. But again, it may have took time. Now, nowadays, presently, it might be easier because you've evolved, possibly, because you're being shown as the Chariot card, right? You've learned how to close cycles and you learned how to begin cycles. So you're coming more in a more harmonious energy presently, or at least that's what's going to happen in your future. Again, they keep telling you you're being shown as a hard worker. So again, as far as energy, spiritual energy, you're being shown as an empath, somebody people like to talk to you, very motherly. Even if you're an introvert, you just have a motherly energy or nurturing energy. Definitely empowered, very intuitive, very quiet. I'm being shown somebody who observes. They keep telling me, look at the wolf. See how you're just looking? It's like you observe everything around you. At your job, you're looked at as a leader, though. Somebody of authority, somebody to be respected. Even if you're not in a place of leadership, you're being shown. Your spirit projects energy like Aries, right? You're being shown as a star. I'm being told as a side message for some of you guys. You guys are meant to have more than what you are. That's a message that has nothing to do with your energy. It's something they're trying to tell me that you're meant to have more. But again, with the star card, they are telling me your soul is pretty bright. Some of you guys might suffer or might have times of anxiety. Again, because of the past. Something with you is hard for you to, might have been hard for you, even maybe now, to move on from the past. Not just love, just anything. Like if things get you, it's hard for you to rest properly. Okay. Now again, for some of you guys, now you might be able to move on, but I'm just hearing it took time for you to get this strong to be able to move on from past situations, whether it be love, money, job, anything that really hurt you. Something like I'm seeing things that really you put your heart into. When it fails, especially it seems more so with love, it hurts and it's hard to move on. Even if it's with family, if they do you wrong because you love them, it's really hard, and you took it hard, you know. And so it might have put you in times as the Knight of Swords, where you speak up a little bit more, because you may have held back in the past. You might have been a person too much in your emotions. The Moon card, again, you're being shown as very intuitive, very connected to the moon. Maybe it was hard for you to express yourself, but you keep getting shown as very emotional, like Cancer or Pisces energy here. Yeah, you might have been burdened by a lot of people as well. So I'm being told as well, some people feel like you've been through a lot. Some people see you as a person when your energy comes off, that you've been through a lot. So this is how I'm being told. With some people, for example, the people who know you the most, they see you've been through a lot. They might know about your day in life, you've been through a lot, but you stood strong, you got through it. The only thing is they feel like sometimes you have a tendency to sit in the relationships too long. You give people too many chances. You're too much of a pleaser. You're too much of a giver. But they like how you're trying to change, but you need to do a little bit more. And they like that you're a loyal friend. Those are the people who really know you. But then people at work, they see you as a hard worker, but they question you. Like some people question, how did you get so far? And some people, even if you're not in a high position, they just don't like how you carry yourself. Okay, they kind of, sometimes you might get a little envious looks. They might not say them, but you get envious looks. But they also still see that you're very passionate. And then as far as strangers, when strangers see you when you're walking around, you just seem strong. Some people see beauty in you. Like you seem beautiful or handsome to some people. Unique. Some people who see you who are strangers for sure, you're seen as somebody they wouldn't mind talking to. with the 4 of Wands, somebody would like to celebrate with. Again, you're being shown as very strong. And see how this eyes, something about your eyes, you might have colored eyes, or even if they're brown, they're striking. The reason I'm saying is because they keep telling me to look at the wolf and the lion. See how they're looking straight ahead? Like you have this strong look. And some of you guys, no offense, you might have like a B face where you look like you have a resting B face, like really, you know, strong. Something strong about your demeanor. This is how strangers see you. Sometimes people at your job who are not close as well. And then some people feel like you're abundant, even if you're not rich. Now, for some of you guys who are into the spiritual community, like say if you have friends who may do tarot or who are in readings, I am being guided to tell you, some of your friends, if you are in the spiritual community, like meaning like you don't have to be online, but say if you have one friend that actually knows that you watch tarot or you might do candle magic, something like that, they see you as a magician. So people who know your spiritual side, they see you as a magician, like you manifest things, you're becoming more balanced. Your spiritual friends, they or even family members, they see how you're evolving, they love it because they also see again that you might have had times where you felt like you were stuck, probably recently or in your past, and they realize through like as watching you, they see that you realize something in yourself that empowered you to become more like the Queen of Cups and High Priestess energy, and also the Queen of Swords to get past things, let go, forgive. It's like you learn how to evolve. So that's what it's people who are spiritually connected to you at a soul level. You finally got this clarity to get past Saturn's lessons to be something great. And if you don't feel like you're great, that's where you're headed. So again, you have some really light energy, at least right now. But that's how you're affecting people. You're affecting different people depending on the place. Because sometimes your energy changes for the people I'm here with you. Like you might be a certain, not that you're fake, but you might be a certain type of way at work. But then when you're around your friends, of course, you be closer. But then with your family, you might be close, but maybe not show too many of your secrets with your family because, for example, your friends might know more about certain people you date compared to your dad or something like that. You know, it just really depends. Or switch it around. It's like you're just a different face. You're still the same person in the heart as far as love. It's just that you only have certain conversations with certain people. So like you might have certain conversations. Like for example, say you saw a tarot reading today, right? You might tell your sister and your best friend that, hey, I saw this great tarot reading today, but you might not tell your dad. You don't get with this? And so because of that, your energy is shown differently. That's what I mean by that. All right. But again, also then you're being shown as a huge daydreamer. Now, I almost forgot. Now, as far as spirits around you, the spirits around you see you as a daydreamer. You have a high intuition, like I said earlier. You're definitely connected with the moon. The spirits around you think that you might have been through like heartbreaks in the past or a lot, and you're tired of going through negative situations with people. So sometimes you might hermit yourself off, or you might put boundaries around yourself. That's how the spirits see you. And also the spirits are highly protective over you because they know you've been through a lot. They know you've been misjudged a lot. You had to put boundaries and stand up, like the 7 of Wands here. Again, because you're very emotional, mature, and very intuitive. And your spirits, the energies around you that actually guide you. Love that about you. Okay? Now, as far as other people's spirits, whether people you dated or people out and about, there are strangers that you don't know. They're more on guard with the Page of Swords. They're observant. You have spirits that sometimes come around you that are nosy. So other than your guides, I'm being shown your guides push off negative spirits or push away negative entities that may come to your house, or maybe even if you're eating in a restaurant. Because what y'all don't know is, right, you can be eating in a restaurant, right, and there can be another person that you don't know sitting behind you, and their spirit that's next to them might be nosy about you because there's something in your aura that draws that spirit to you, but you don't see it. So it's watching over you while you're eating. It might try to throw some crazy voices in your head, but you can't hear it. So as soon as your angel, your spirit guide sees that, it moves that spirit away from you, right? Because the reason I'm saying is because you're being shown as a high priest. So not that you really are, but you have the energy, meaning you're intuitive. So even if you don't do readings, right? Even if you don't feel like you're a medium, you have the capacity to do that. If you were to meditate and sit down and really concentrate, you can open it up more. And so because you don't know that, there's other souls that are around you that know that are not living, and they want your attention, and sometimes it's in a good way or a bad way. But because you're unaware of your gift probably, and if your angels and stuff protect you, and even if you are aware of this gift, your angels are still going to protect you because there's no reason for unwanted spirits to be coming to bother you while you're eating or when you're at work. trying to drain your energy or make you feel down or anything like that. Because a lot of the energy you feel is not just because of you. It's not just because of humans. It's actually because of other souls and their vibrations. They might not be the best. So I'm being told to tell you that. Because sometimes these energies want to bring you upside down like this tree and cause friction in your mind, right? Conflict. But nonetheless, overall, your spirits also, again, now back to your spirit guides and angels around you. They see you as abundant. King of Pentacles, again, you've ended a lot of cycles, and they want to put you into this Emperor state. And right now, currently, as your energy is, they're trying to move these burdens or anything of the past out of your way, so you can transition with the Six of Swords to Wheel of Fortune, because the wheel is turning in favor. I'm hearing the following year that's coming up after this one, your life is supposed to change more. It's supposed to be abundant, something with abundance of money, right? Or just you feel more grounded. So overall, that's what I'm hearing with you guys as far as how the energy is around you, how your energy affects you. So from my perspective, you have a good energy. It's pretty balanced, not too bad, you know. But yeah. So if you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Power 1. All right. So, all right, who's next? Power 2. Whoever picked the calming of the waters, Power 2. Let's see how your energy affects other people around you. I'm hearing you bring peace. You bring peace. You radiate peace. You radiate love and miracles. You're kind of seen as an angel. People think you as an angel, and you bring clarity to people. Excuse me. So the reason I'm saying this because this moon, how she's closing her eyes, and because it does say peaceful, it gives off peaceful vibes, and also you radiate. See, as Phoenix, it's like you're being shown as someone who already resurrected out of the ashes. You're being shown as very beautiful. People are attracted to your beauty, even if you don't feel like you're beautiful. You know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So just because you feel like you're not beautiful or handsome doesn't mean somebody else doesn't, right? They don't have to tell you. They just like you. And if it's not physical, it's just your energy, right? You just seem as somebody really peaceful, really balanced, illuminating. You're also being kind of shown as a guide for other people or a teacher, because behind that is after this guy was the assistant, the angel assistant. You're being shown as an angel. Very powerful. Some of you guys are being shown as healers. Again, very abundant. Some of you guys might be able to have premonitions or something like that, or y'all just clairvoyant, because some of you guys, I'm being told, might have told people about your spiritual actions, like spiritual experiences, I should say. Some of you guys are telling people about your spiritual experiences with this precognition and miracles. Like, you might have told close friends or family about certain things that's happened to you, and it inspires people and intrigues people. People are interested in you. People like going to you for guidance. So your energy pulls people in. So other than what you say, and your energy pulls people in where they feel like they need to talk to you. So people have an urge, even if they don't know this, even if they don't know that about you, what I just said, your energy pulls people in. You pull people in because it seems like you achieved a lot. Even if you're broke right now, you can be broke. Your energy is giving achievements though. Your aura is giving achievements. So you feel like, if you wonder why some people are nosy or they can't get out of your business, even if it seems evil or negative, and because a lot of people who are nosy, sometimes they don't know. Like, it just might be a natural habit that they're nosy, but it's also your energy pulling them in indirectly, and they don't realize it, okay? Also, you're being shown as very courageous, very strong. Some of you guys might work out or just have nice physiques. That's outwardly, but a lot of times, I gotta say what I see, other than your energy, your outside appearance is drawing people in at the same time. People don't really know your soul. But yeah, it's something about your demeanor that just seems strong and very protective. People feel really protective and protected in your energy. You might draw children and animals with this boundaries card here. You're being shown as somebody very protective. You might also be a protective person as well. I wouldn't be surprised if animals draw to you. Cause I keep seeing like how this buffalo is behind this woman's back, the lion's behind her, you know, the wildcat here, the snow leopard's hiding behind her. It's like, yeah. Again, they keep going to tell me again, if you've told somebody about your spiritual life, or if you feel like you had past life dreams or something, that's just an added extra on this energy. Because if you told anybody about your spiritual side, it enhances it. Because some people feel like they had a past life connection with you. They feel like they've known you before. You might have had people say, I feel like I know you. You might have had friendships that feel like they're past life connected, and a lot of times they are. Some of your friends, I'm being told to tell you specifically, some of your friends, no matter if they're male or female, might have been siblings. I'm being told a couple of you guys might have friends They're actually brothers or sisters in the last life, but in this life they just chose to be a friend with you because you already learned a lot of lessons with them, and there was no need to be that close with them like how you are with a family member. So even if you're close to them like now, as a family member, say if you're closer to your friend right now, just the same if they were a family, but they're still not blood, but they feel like it. That's because past life, pretty much what I'm trying to get at, and they support you like so. And that's because your aura, your energy, right? It wasn't just because soul contrary, your energy drew this. But yeah, you keep being shown somebody very protective, powerful. You've overcome a lot of difficulties. Some people might see you as a person who might have been through a lot of obstacles, right? And some people might see that you went through stuff and it seems like it was easy for you, but they don't understand that you've been through some things, right? I do pick up energy of people misunderstanding you. You might have also been through a lot of life death situations, and if not life death situations, you might have been through times of that things ended horribly, like tower moments, and then they built back up with this life and death card. I'm also being told some of you guys might have had paranormal experiences. Okay, you're also being shown as innovative. Your energy is very innovative. People think that you're creative. Some of you guys might draw, y'all might be artists, y'all might be singing, or y'all like music, or y'all might be into decor. Y'all might like to decorate your house in certain colors. You might like to put certain things on because whatever you put in your body is an expression of your soul. So even though it's about energy, whatever you put in your clothes hold energy. I hope you know that, right? So say if you're depressed a lot in your shirt and you give that to somebody else, believe it or not, it can make them feel down. If you're happy in one shirt, I'm telling you right now, energy holds power. And I know from personal experiences, I've worked in environments where it was a lot of anxiety. For example, I sat in a chair where a woman had anxiety. I didn't know that she had anxiety, and I started feeling it. And I found out later on she did that. So I'm telling you right now, again, you can feel energy through clothing, right? Yeah, so your jewelry attracts attention. If you do wear it, just your whole essence from your body. Because I'm even told you're high vibrational. Like, other than your aura, if you touch something, you can change the energy of it. Like, I'm telling you right now. So, what else are telling me? Side message, this is off the subject of energy. Your energy is evolving so well. You're being led more into your sacred purpose, right? So they tell me to tell you be optimistic about your future. It can also draw more better partners in love. Again, it's just like you're becoming something even, it's like your life is being beautified. It's like it's becoming just greater, whether you know it. It might not feel like it right now, but that's what's going on. Again, I'm being told you're somebody, your heart is so much in you're so heart-centered, like people can't help but want to empathize for you, especially people who are really connected to you. Now, again, strangers, when they see you, they just see a creative energy off your body. Like, you just seem somebody who's very colorful, very joyful, right? But also protective, standoffish. So they kind of get mixed energy. So, like, if you're around children or elementary school, you seem very creative, colorful. But if you're around a place that you're not comfortable at, or even if you go to a new store or a new job and you feel like you're uncomfortable right now, you give off protective and you're like on guard, like don't be near me, like kind of energy. So even though you have a big heart, it's like the people can feel it, right? If you're on a date and you feel uncomfortable, people feel it because like everything is coming from your heart. Like all of us all have this energy, but you definitely have this heart. Your energy is heart based, right? Because that's what they keep telling me. And you're also being shown as somebody very wise. Again, they keep telling me something about spirituality. You might know a lot of things about the spiritual world. Some people also know that you might have had times where people might have tried to put you in certain situations weren't the best. You might have had times of lack or loss or victim. Some people may know this, so some people see you again protecting your energy from keeping you from feeling like a victim. Okay, because you might have had cycles where you were in a state of feeling like a victim, or people trying to put you into an energy where you couldn't do much or talk down on you, whatever. And that's because you're showing as like an ultimate feminine energy. No matter if you're masculine or feminine, you're being shown as a feminine. You received a lot, whether good or bad, and you transmuted into something better. Like people, possibly I'm hearing project things to you, negative and bad, and also good energy as well. So you had to learn how to protect yourself. So again, it's something about your soul just seems quiet, very strong demeanor, very colorful. It's like you have it's like black and white, like the life and death card, like harmony, like yin and yang. It's like some people get this positive, good side, and then some people get this negative, protective side. Don't play with me, leave me alone side. And it's only because it depends on the environment that you're in, right? But overall, by your guides, you're seen as somebody very blessed. Your angels, someone who's meant for more. They're also telling me, if you can, to connect more with water. If you can, your angels. Your angels love you. Um, they telling you to continue to connect with your inner self, your higher self. You're supposed to ascend more. So overall, they love you. Your angels love you. They're telling me you're a good manifester. If you were to, whether you know this or not, your energy is one of a manifester. So it stems from past lives. Now, you sometimes they're telling me you need to be careful of your thoughts, because you might manifest unwanted things. You might manifest people you don't want in your life that are not the best. That you might, because at face value, you might think they're good, but you might manifest love, for example, right? But then later on, you find out they're not the one. It's like your thoughts. Like, you have to, like, it's like something with your thoughts. It pulls people in, like the wrong people. So that's only because you might think negative at certain times of your life. So just try to make sure you try to have clear, clean, positive thoughts as much as possible. You'll bring more harvest in your life, because sometimes when you bring these people in, they might have negative people, or not negative people, they have negative spirits around them, or negative soul attachments to them, and that actually affect your life and disturb your peace, because you're a person who likes peace and deserves peace, right? That's what I'm hearing with you guys, how to. Also, again, you have like this, again, you're good at receiving. Your energy receives a lot, so you're probably a strong empath. So again, be aware of your energy. I'm being told by your angels, make sure you try to continue to cleanse your energy more. Even if you don't say, try to pray or do something to cleanse your energy, right? And side message for one person out there, if you talk to your ancestors, or if you do anything with deities or anything with magic, or just even if you work with nature, something about you being magical, like your soul can banish spirits. Like it's something about your soul that's something from the past life that you can remove spirits. Just you talking, you could say go. You might not think that's much, but it's just your energy. Because a lot of people can't just say go, leave, and the spirit's gonna leave. No, and you have to have a certain vibration. Does this make sense? People don't really think about it. You don't always have to do rituals. You don't even have to always go to the Bible. Like, it's about your conviction. Like, if you have the conviction in you to trust that you have the power just as strong as the spirit in front of you, you can move them because you actually believe it. It's kind of like a belief. Like, if you believe in God that has your back all the way, it moves faster, right? It doesn't matter what your belief system is. But if you doubt God, it's still going to protect you, but energies might not move as quickly because there's an inch of doubt, man. And that's how it is. Like, even if you are a person who don't believe anything, the more belief you have in yourself, you can move things. So that's how powerful your energy is in your soul, and it comes from your past lives. You might start seeing this in the astral realm, because I'm being told they want to tell you this from your Akashic record. Again, some of you guys might be readers though, with this clairvoyance card, or you might be clairvoyant. Y'all definitely have this motherly energy around you. Again, you're very protective. Again, you don't like hostility, right? And you're definitely connected to the moon. Again, coming and showing you've done a lot of self-love work. And so some of you guys are on a shamanic journey. Again, you guys astral travel a lot. So I'm being shown, the spirits tell me when you sleep, like, we all astral travel, but you astral travel a lot of places. You just don't remember probably. You're definitely connected to the angels, and they really want to give you clarity. So your energy is expansive. So overall, you have an expansive energy that's forever expanding, a little bit more than most humans. Like, everybody expands, but certain people don't want to put in the work to really want to try, right? And I'm being told, whatever you don't do here on Earth, you do it on the astral realm. So some people don't know, right? You can try to meditate, eat right, and do all this stuff as a human, which is fine. But a lot of times, your soul kind of knows it needs to do more. So whatever you can't do right now as a human, when you go to sleep at night, your soul leaves, and it goes through lessons with other souls on the astral realm to evolve. And the reason why I can speak like this, I've met a lot of spirits, whether it be angels and all that, that put me through tests with people that, like, with angels and spirits that look like people in the spirit world, to see how I react, right? And it heals me. And then they also tell me stuff about my past life. They tell me, hey, this is what happened in your past life. When you wake up, make sure you show more love to these kind of people. Make sure you do this person, right? It's like they show me. Or if a person's negative to me, they'll show me. And that's what happens to you. You just probably remember it. I happen to remember, but you might not. And that's what they do, right? They might say, hey, God wants you to do this, and I follow suit, right? Because sometimes I'm not hearing all the messages when I'm awake. right? Because there's so many distractions, and that's how here you are. You're an expansive soul, and you're constantly evolving, and they love it, and that's what the energy around you from the spirit world sees. So if you notice, I share how humans feel about you, and I share how spirits feel about you. The spirit world is like a mix of everybody. So that's why I'm here for you guys. What was it, Power 2. So if you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one, right? Alright, whoever picked Power 3, the full card, let's see what kind of energy you're carrying. So already I feel like you have a lot of youthful energy. People see you as a youthful energy, like childlike. Doesn't matter if you're masculine, feminine, just childlike. You might have a strong connection with animals. You might like going outside a lot, nature. You might like meditating. People see you, and if you're not, people just see you as a nurturing person. You seem like an outdoor person. Even if you're an introvert, you seem like somebody who wants to be outside. You need to, again, it doesn't mean you need to be outside. It's just that when people see you on the street, your energy feels like nature. I hope this makes like free. That's the word, free. You seem like a free spirit to people. Very strong demeanor, like how this woman is, like very strong, right? I'm covering her up because her breast is out. But very strong, very protective, very discerning with the judgment card. Now, some people, I am being told, they feel like you might judge them. Some people, because you seem like you have it all together, even if you don't, you just seem like it. So because some people feel judged, I am being told to tell you to be cautious. You might have drawn people to you who have sharp words with the King of Swords that might not talk to you in the best way or in a nice way. Doesn't mean they're cussing at you, but they might have a stern tone in their voice, and that's only because you triggered them, because you seem like you have it all. You're too happy about life at times. Even if you're sad, people don't really believe it sometimes. You just seem like you're just whining, right? No offense. It's just, but that's them though, right? So don't worry about that. But I have to tell you though, that's how your energy is. You have again, some people see you have a light energy, right? But then you have some people that see like, because you have such a light energy, it's too good to be true, and you triggered them to want to be kind of like not the nicest to you. And even if they don't say nothing to you, they might be nonchalant, right? They might not talk to you, and that's because they try to reject you because they don't want to be around somebody who's like this nice, and they might abandon you, like it says at the bottom of this card, abandon you. Eight of Cups. Again, because you're looking at it as Ace of Swords universe. So like Ace of Swords and this victory card here in the universe is like you're seeing somebody very connected to the divine and nature, very strong with the Seven of Wands. But also, again, people are afraid that you might shake their world up with the Tower. Like, you have a strong energy where people are afraid to play with you. Like, they're afraid to mess with you. Like, again, you might have friends, but as far as, like, strangers and random people at work, like, they might talk to you and be cordial with you, but they might be afraid to not talk. They might be afraid to get too deep with you because they don't want to be judged in a way where they look stupid if they look like they're being shown to someone who doesn't know what they're talking about. Okay? You're also being shown somebody who enjoys the pleasures of life. Maybe you like to pamper yourself. Maybe you like to get your nails done, your hair done, your hair cut. And if you're a man, you might, or even a woman, you might like to work out. It's something about you like self-caring for yourself. Or even if you don't do any of that, you might just like sitting back watching Netflix or watching TV or movies or reading books. You just like to pamper yourself at times. And the reason why you do it is because sometimes you don't get a lot from other people. Not that you need stuff from people, but people might not treat you like how you want to be treated. Like, I mean, they're nice to you. For example, you might go on a date and it was okay, but you could have took yourself to a better restaurant. Like, somebody could have cooked for you, but you could have cooked a better meal. It doesn't mean you're not appreciative of it, but you can pamper yourself better. So because you can do more for yourself, you go out with people, but you still like to be reserved to yourself and comfort yourself. This makes sense before you go waste your time and money with some people or a date or even friends at times where you can be with yourself. So it doesn't mean you don't like hanging with people, but you still like being with yourself more because you enjoy your time. And side message, your spirits around you, they actually protect you. They like that about you. They love that you self-love yourself. They love that you pamper yourself. They love that you take care of yourself. And if you don't feel like you're doing that, I'm hearing you're going to be shifting to that energy. So if you don't feel like you're taking care of yourself well right now, that's going to be shifting in the next 8 months. Like, you're going to be starting having ideas to comfort yourself, okay? Bring yourself more pleasure. And side message, I don't want to be explicit. Some of you guys might be sensually pleasure. So I don't like to say the SEX word, but like, because I don't know what I can say on YouTube. You might like to, pleasure yourself. I gotta be honest with you. So again, you enjoy yourself. Um, but again, man, y'all being shown as somebody strong as well with the Emperor card. Also very connected to the moon. Y'all might like to moon gaze. Y'all might like to sit under the moon. Y'all might like to meditate under the moon. And if anybody has seen you do this, whether a friend, and I gotta tell you, you might have a nosy neighbor that might have accidentally peeped out their window and noticed that you're always outside looking at the moon or sitting outside on your patio. People will see this. Alright, and they like that about you. They actually think it's kinda cool, but they just not want to look under the moon. So I just feel like some people just notice if you just like you're one with nature. You might even have a dog or a cat. Some of you guys, you're very connected to your animals. You very much love your home, no matter if it's an apartment. Yeah, you have good energy, good vibes. I'm hearing. Again, now some people who might have dated you, they might feel like they're under an illusion. Like you're too good to be true. Like you're too nice. Like, is she really like this? Is he really like? They kind of doubt and they almost self-sabotage the relationship. Not all relationships. You might have people like this, whether they're lovers or friends, maybe even family members. Like I want to be my family members. It might be like cousins, not people who are not close to you, but like they visit you like maybe once a year or once every 2 years, and like, is she really still doing this? Like they question stuff about you because you have like a Neptune energy about you where you're nice, but then you seem very mysterious. And you do things unexpectedly, surprising people sometimes. But again, you're always shown as a light in the room, right? With a star. You do draw a lot of attention, guys, mainly from spirits, even more than people. You draw a lot of high vibrational spirits. I'm hearing ascended masters, archangels. I do feel sometimes, not all the time, every once in a while you might get certain negative spirits that come around. They don't do nothing to you, but they're nosy. Like I kind of like I told one of the other pals earlier, where you could be at a restaurant and you might feel like a weird essence, whether a smell or a chill, and you don't know what it is. It's a spirit from somebody else's family member. So like you could be at a restaurant and you might have somebody sitting behind you or next to you, and there's a spirit that's connected to them that sees your aura is so strong and it draws that spirit to you to try to get your attention. The only thing is you might not be aware of why this is happening or what that is. You might think it's a smell from the food or the people next to you, but it's a spirit, right? It's because you're very strong, you're very gifted. Yeah, and also I'm being told you're a person again, when things get bad or good, but definitely when they're bad, if you had any type of bad endings, you're always a person that knows how to restore themselves, replenish their energy. You know how to set proper boundaries, your spirit's like that. You have a very healing spirit and one that knows how to rejuvenate. And people get rejuvenated off your energy. Like you heal people. It's like you're a battery charger for people. So I wouldn't be surprised if sometimes people make you feel drained, right? Like feel drained or things like that. Cause some people get codependent on your energy, even if they dated you or friends or strangers. So be careful how long you let people stay around you, because they might drain you. Even if they don't do it on purpose, they're about like energy vampires. They might drain you. So that's something that your guides don't like, but they only allow it to happen to a certain extent, so you actually can catch the signs of what it feels like. And your guides hope that you catch the signs so you know how to protect yourself other than them intervening. The only time they intervene if it gets too heavy on you and too bad, then they'll start throwing more messages in your head that sound like you to get you to like put boundaries between people. And if you don't, sadly to say, they might allow people to make you feel bad by saying something, because that's the only way that you'll stop being around these people. Because that's another reason bad things happen to us too. Other than people already gonna do stuff bad to us, sometimes we get signs and we don't listen, or we give people too many chances, and we actually cause problems for ourselves, right? And it's not that our angels don't love us. It's like it has to happen so we know not to do it again. The only thing is we just gotta make sure we don't get too sad about it too long, right? So we can, don't lower our vibration. But nonetheless, overall, in general, you have a energy of pleasure. You have a lot of sensual energy, feminine sexual energy. Again, you might draw a lot of suitors, but nonetheless, people love your energy for the most part. But again, you have a very transformative, rejuvenating energy. It's like a breath of fresh air for most people. But every once in a while, you are a person that's shown is too good to be true. Like your energy can't be this real. Like it's just like surreal. Like what's going on? Is she fake? Is he fake? Like, you know. And that's just because of them, right? The only thing is I'm being told just make sure that doesn't trigger you in the wrong way. So that's what I'm hearing with you guys, Power 3. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right. So last but not least, how I think it's 4. So whoever picked the 2 of Wands, let's see what kind of energy you have. Whoever picked the 2 of Wands. Some of you guys, I'm being told, you have an energy that's very vibrant like the sun. Some of you guys might like to travel a lot, but even if you don't like to travel a lot, you seem like a person who's been around a lot of places, at least by other people. You seem well versed, right? Very well versed. You seem very family oriented and dedicated. Even if you don't have a family, when people who don't know you, you just seem like you have a good connection with family or just people. You seem very blessed. People think you're blessed. You seem very holy. Like, even if you're not in religion or paganism or anything spiritual, you seem very holy. Again, fortunate. You seem like a lover. Some of you guys, no offense, don't take this the wrong way. Some of you guys looked at as a playboy or a playgirl. Some people don't trust that energy. Again, because you're coming out as a son. Coming out as a son. Some people feel like they knew you in the past, right? With the 6 of Pentacles. Again, when I mean F-boy, they seem like you'll give a good cup of love and then take it away. Some people feel like you have strong words. You're very vocal. You're a great communicator, but also some people know if they make you mad, it can be pretty harsh. It'd be pretty rough. You're being also shown to somebody really fortunate and blessed again. They feel like the universe is in your favor. Like, they feel like God has their favor on you. And it does. That's what I'm being told, because behind that was a star card. You're being shown to somebody beautiful, guys. Something about your hair, even though I'm trying energy, something about your looks. Like, I don't know. I wasn't even trying to talk about looks, but it's like, I think you're the only part that's like looks is coming out strong. But again, your energy's coming off again, beautiful. And if you do feel like you look good, it's because your soul looks good. All right, so you know the soul is not really like a form like the flesh. It's like it's appearing out of it's coming through your flesh, and that's making your flesh glow. So it seems like you're glowing, guys. With the 9 of Pentacles, this is you. 4 of Wands, people love spending time with you. Yeah, people feel like you're always doing something. Like, your energy seems like it's been through a lot. Not just bad stuff, but good things. It seems like you're well versed. Like, some people, when they feel your energy, it seems like you are knowledgeable about good and bad. You've been through things, ups and downs. You've always had your victory, like it says at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords. And you're always forward thinking, like the card you picked, 3 of Wands. You seem as something very powerful. No matter if you're masculine or feminine, you have a lot of masculine energy in your aura and in your energy field. It does intimidate people. It does intimidate people, especially lovers. Again, even if a lover did you bad, you're able to get out a little bit quicker than some people. As far as like a yucky negative feeling or feeling down too long, you're always able to get back up on your feet and to stay inspired to, you know, to follow your heart with love and stuff, right? You're always able to balance yourself out. And side message too, though, even though this is more energy, I still gotta say what I see. People don't know your energy all the time, like they feel your energy, but I gotta say, some people look at you as face value. Again, they're kind of afraid that you might break their heart. So even if you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Even if you never broke anybody's heart, so let me make this understood. Even if you never broke anybody's heart, and I'm not talking about your past lovers, I'm talking about people who don't know you, who might want to be a love interest to you, whether they're male or female. They're kind of afraid you may break their heart. Okay, because you have like this youthful energy, like I said, and most of the time when people are like, when you look at young people, I'm not trying to judge all young people, but young people, especially when they're like 20, 22 years old and down, they're not really wanting to marry that quick. And so your energy feels like, to some people, you don't want to settle, right? They seem like you don't want to settle in a job too long. You don't want to settle in a connection too long. You don't want to settle in a certain place too long unless you really feel like you're very comfortable with these people or that place or that environment. You have an energy where it always wants to move, and it only will stay in something when it feels comfortable and feels right and feels peaceful, right? Even this with family. Like, you might be visiting family, but you're not going to stay too long. Like, you might stay a day or two a week, but you're not going to stay a month. You know, even if they live down the street from you, right? You're not going to stay there for no 10 hours. Right? Unless you really feel like I need to be. especially if it's not a holiday, right? It's like that's how your energy feels to people in general, right? It might feel like that with your family, but this is mainly with people who are around you, who see you maybe at work, or just random people you don't know. That's what they feel. You feel like you're just like this, gone, quick, like the air. And some of you guys, no offense, you might have a resting B face, no matter if you're masculine or feminine, like very strong demeanor. Again, you have a certain way you speak that demands respect, almost like a teacher or a general. Like you deserve respect, right? So, oh my God, look behind that was a hair. Some of you guys might be teachers. Some of you guys, something about you gives spiritual vibes as well. Because when I split the deck, King of Cups, and then on top was the Moon, you guys have a energy that oozes out spirituality. It oozes out like guru. It oozes out like somebody who seems like they know something about God's source more than other people. Something about you seems wise in your energy, and people don't really understand. Like when they see you, you might look young. You might even be 20 right now. You might be 40 years old right now. It doesn't matter. You might be in your 30s, 28. It doesn't matter. But it's something about you that seems like you have some type of knowledge. All right. Even if you feel like you don't know anything. That's how the humans and people around you feel at times, certain people. And it also depends on what place you are as well, environment, So, because I do feel like you're one way at work and then you're one way at home, right? You're kind of not easy to figure out at times, but you're always straightforward no matter what. Now, as far as spirits, your angels, of course, like all our angels, they love us, they love you. But I'm definitely feeling with you. They love that you're like this, always on the go and all that, and you have this passion inside. They love the energy. I'm being told though, continue to not. If you're not doing this, what I'm being told. Some of you guys, they want some of you guys to speak up more. And if you're already speaking up, I'm being told continue to do that. Stand your ground. The only thing they're kind of concerned about, they don't want you to let people who are coming to your life that are emotionally unavailable when you think they are. Like you might think there are, because some people I'm being told come to you that have facades or they don't know what they want out of life. Not just relationships, even friendships. And so just be discerning, a little bit more discerning. But if you have been discerning, then they're telling me to tell you they applaud you, right? But nonetheless, they love your energy. They love it. You're very balanced. They love how you communicate with them. They love how you are. Like it's tight. That's the spirits around you. Now, as far as like the spirits, they're like I also feel like there's other spirits around you as well that come visit. Like it's something about your light that draws spirits, whether good or bad, that come to you. They are not connected to your spirit team. Cause I told this one other pause. Sometimes we have spirits that come around us just to be nosy, not to really torment us. Like for example, you can be in your house and a spirit will walk past the window. I've seen this. I don't want to creep you out, but I can be in my window right now. My guys are in my house, but a spirit might walk by, and because I have because once you start reading spirits and doing mediumship, like, or even if you don't do mediumship, spirits can kind of know if you kind of have a high vibration. So sometimes certain spirits want to, like, they want to know where that's coming from. They'll look in the window. So I feel like you, like, they sense you. So like you can be in your car at a gas station and you don't know a spirit walk by, but if it's a negative spirit, your angels will remove it. They will like not even let it come near your aura or your energetic field. This makes sense? Even if you're at a restaurant, you be eating, you might feel chills or smell something. That's because it's probably from a spirit that's in the restaurant that might not be human. You might think it's human. You might think it's your food. Yeah, but this is something, I'm only bringing this up because I don't see a lot of readers or mediums talking about that, but this is something that I've experienced, and I'm just sharing this to you guys. That's how strong your energy is, okay? And again, sometimes these energies are not the best. And those spirits that I'm talking about, they're not always like demons or ghosts. People need to stop saying that. Some of these spirits are just like earthbound human spirits that passed away. They don't want to go anywhere. Like human souls that did not ascend to no heaven or hell state or whatever state you want to call it. They're just here, right? And they don't really see many people knowing they're around. But the ones who have the eyes to see or sense, they come near them. And then if you don't do what I do, they can feel your energy and they want to come around you, right? So just be aware of that. So because they're telling me they want you to be more discerning, because I'm hearing you're going to be going through some type of another spiritual awakening. Again, because remember that is you're already awoke, right? It's just that you become stronger in who you are and your authenticity to learn more about your power as far as especially spiritually, right? And this is what allows more of your gifts to open. Yeah, again, you're also being shown, last thing I want me to tell you is you're shown as a justice bringer. You don't like injustice. You like balance, right? You can keep being told something about you like communicating, you might like writing, but nonetheless your energy is giving off justice. Like you don't like people being done dirty or done wrong in humanity. You don't like animals doing done wrong. You don't like it. You like justice. And this is something your energy has in it. It's like your soul is like a warrior spirit. I feel like I see you in the astral realm like fighting. Like not physically, like some of you guys might, but your soul fights. Like in the astral realm, it fights for people. Like I see your soul traveling. Not just in your city, like when our soul travels, right, it travels to other dimensions, but sometimes it can travel like other countries, like it can skip. So like let me explain how this works. Like me, right? I've had visions where I've been to Italy before, right? And so I have a heavy presence there and I have friends there. So I'll travel and all of a sudden they'll show me up in my friend's dream and I can see that he's going through something. And it shows me talking to the spirits with my angels. It's almost like I'm a spirit guide in the astral realm and I'm helping him. And what's crazy is that actually happened. That's what happens. And the reason why I know this, right? I've called my friend. I said, hey, I had a vision about you, man. You okay? And he said, yeah, man, I had a crazy dream. And it literally confirms what I said. So that's how I know that my soul can travel to another friend or somebody around the world. And that's how I feel about your soul. Like your soul doesn't just do the work for you right now as a human. You're not just bringing knowledge from your Akashic record. Your soul is actually helping people that you love or even people you don't know that might be connected to you from a past life, right? This makes sense, like, because in the astral realm, you're dealing with all kind of guides. You're not just having your angel guides. You might have past life guides from our past lives or past life family members. So, like, for example, you can be European right now, but you might have been Asian, right, in a past life, right? And so you have one of your guides might be Asian, right? And at least in the astral realm, trying to tell you some divine knowledge. This makes sense. You can be from Ireland right now and have a guide from Russia, but you're assuming he's Irish because he's European, but he's Russian. But you don't get it because in the astral realm we do a lot of healing as well, and that's what I'm seeing you do. You are a justice bringer, just to let you know, right? Your energy, that's what your energy, and that's what your energy holds. Someone who's very emotionally intelligent, very emotionally strong with the King of Cups, and Justice card, very balanced, but also very patient, and people love this about you, right? And again, your energy is shown as wise, like the Hermit. Something about your energy, it seems abundant. And so that's what your spirits love about you. And again, as far as like with people, they love your energy, right? But they're also, again, like I told you earlier, they're kind of afraid they get their heart broken because there's something about your look, possibly physically or just your energy, that makes people feel like if I get too close to this person, are they gonna hurt my heart? And even if you've dated people, right? And even if you never done anything wrong to these people, it's something in your energy that may have triggered them to want to do wrong, other than them being tempted to leave you or do something crazy. It's like, it's not that you deserve this, but some people are not balanced enough to deal with you. Meaning, it's not that you're a bad person, right? It's more about because they're not emotionally mature, they're not spiritually evolved as you, and you're high vibrational. Sometimes you're so high it's not balanced. I hope this makes sense, where it doesn't mean you're gonna meet a perfect man or a woman, but sometimes our energy draws people for us to heal them, but they're not supposed to be a part of our life the whole time. And we're steadily trying to fix them and hope that they stay with us and try to pretty much bow down to them and do too much, right? But sometimes that repels people, right? Sometimes that repels people to go cheat. It repels people to actually almost lash out us, and we don't deserve that. So what we need to do is notice the signs and leave these situations so they won't damage us. That's what I mean. Like, you might draw people who say they're ready for you. They say they're ready to be in a relationship with you, and they're not. Right? They're in denial. It's a facade, right? And so that's what I'm saying. And not just in your past relationship, just in general with people. Especially when people kind of might be attracted to you, but they might not tell you. Even if you feel like you are big, you might think you're fat, you might think you're skinny. It doesn't matter. It's your energy, guys. You gotta look past the flesh. It's your energy. But nonetheless, guys, don't let that get that. I don't want to make you feel down. Again, overall, you got good energy, right? Because I do feel like you have a lot more suitors if you're single coming, whether you see it or not. Because I'm seeing your energy is gonna be shifting. Your energy is shifting. You're gonna be more evolved. You're evolving every day. Because I'm hearing by the end of next year, things gonna be even more like greater for you, right? You're meant to have some type of abundance. Tell me, this is a side message for you guys. Again, because you are the just bringer. So long story short. So just mean to end this message, you are a justice bringer. Your energy is justice. It's balanced. People love that. People want to, it kind of makes people want to talk to you, but also you have like a fierce energy because you seem so strong. So sometimes, depending on the environment, you seem welcoming, and then sometimes you seem like conservative, reserved, and so people feel that and they kind of don't know if they want to come towards you. So it's like, it really depends, man. Because it's only because some certain places you're not comfortable. Like you might go to certain stores or certain places of business, right? Or even certain parts of your job, you don't feel comfortable. Like you might be comfortable with certain bosses, but then you might not be comfortable with this boss. You might be comfortable with this coworker, and you might not be comfortable with this coworker. And because of this, it shifts your energy on how you talk to them. It shifts how you treat them, even with certain family members. Like you might talk one way with your dad and one with your mom, right? It's not that you don't have the same good heart, it's that you just shift. Same thing with your lovers. Like there might be times you feel more weight from them and you might shift it. This just makes sense. So that's why I said that. But in the end of the day, you're always balanced. It's just that the people that you're dealing with sometimes are not always balanced, and it triggers you and it throws you off balance. So just remember that it's not always you, right? So again, that's what I hear for you, Power 4. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Blessed be everybody.